but I will go into bits of details, but not everything into the movie. So let's begin. Firstly, Ready Player One is from a filmmaker of Steven Spielberg, come the science fiction action adventure of Ready Player One. It is based on the Ernest Cline's bestseller of the same name. Now, I didn't realise there's a book which came out in 2011, so I might have to search it and see what that was about. But anyway, the film is set in the year of 2045, with the world on the brink of chaos and collapse. But the people have found salvation in the Oasis, which is basically a virtual reality world where people can go and it's a better life, which I will show you within this analysis and review. But analysis is an expansive virtual reality universe created by the brilliant, eccentric James Halliday, which I will go into much more detail about him. But when Halliday dies, he leaves his immense fortune to the first person to find a digital Easter egg he has hidden somewhere in the Oasis, sparking a contest that grips the entire world. So basically, this person called Mark Halliday, he created this Oasis, this virtual reality world, before he died, and he's secretly put an Easter egg into this virtual reality world. No one knows how to get it. It's all puzzles which go through within the movie, and whoever gets this controls the Oasis, and whoever completes it will control the Oasis, and they rule it. They set out all the rules, and they control the Oasis, the virtual reality world. So within the movie, an unlikely young hero named Wade Watts decides to join the contest. He is held into a breakneck reality-bending treasure hunt through a fantastical universe of mystery, discovery and danger. Okay, so that is it. So this person called Wade, with the picture, what shows here as well on the main picture here of Ready Player One special. On the left is Wade Watts, but to show you even more who he is, that is Wade Watts. So you begin, really at the start of the story, he shows you his world, he shows you what goes on within his normal life. But once he puts these goggles on, it transforms them into the Oasis, the virtual reality world, which I will show you here. Him on the right, that's Wade. He's created basically his avatar. And that is his avatar he uses throughout the whole Oasis and virtual reality world. It's basically like a game as well. So, the rules as well as the Oasis, if you die, you lose all your upgrades, you lose everything, you lose your ranks, and then you will have to re-level up. And that was said basically near the starting of the movie. Not much was going on. But so, as you can see here, there was a mate who you saw at the beginning of the movie called H, who was shown on the left, who with him shaking his hand. And also he joins up with other people, such as like Artemis, someone called Artemis, who I'll show you that soon. And there's some other characters like called Shot. And all of them, there's another one, but all of them made up a group called the High Five. So anyway, the whole thing was, from the meaning of the Oasis and the Easter egg, was that James Halliday, who we'll show you in a sec, he set up this contest to find an Easter egg. It was a series of 3 keys they had to find. Once they found the first key, but the first key was a race. Whoever won the race gets the first key, and they get the second clue to find the next key, and so on. Then they find the next key, and once they find the third key, they'll unlock the Easter egg to then control the whole world. I won't go into much more detail of that. I won't tell you much about more of the keys. You're going to have to watch the movie to find out. Pennywise has a picture of Artemis. That's another character which made up the group of the High Five. But anyway, it was a key, obviously. It says actually in the plot of the actual description, Wade does retrieve the first key first. And you should already know that, because if you've read the description below a trailer, you will find out that the first key was found first. But that is one out of many keys, out of 3 keys to find. But the first key was won as a contest of a race. And it weren't of any kind of race. I think King Kong was in it, within the race. He was jumping about. There's all random stuff combined within this oasis, within the contest. But Wade did find the first key. And to find the next key, there is more to that. But if you want to see the movie, you have to watch the movie to find out and see what happens. That is Halliday. He did create... That's the person who created the oasis and set up the contest to find the Easter egg. He is in the movie because there is the... you see him throughout the whole movie because that's how Wade, he actually finds the... he uses him to find the clues for the next key. But anyway, Wade, him there, and the human, his avatar on there on the right is called Parzival. That's his avatar name. So Parzival, Wade, uses Halliday throughout the whole movie. He goes to his area where it shows his old films, and he used that to help find clues and find the meaning of different clues. But that is not all within the movie. There's obviously, nearly every movie, there's kind of these movies, there's also always a bad guy, always an enemy, you try to stop him. And there is one called 101. This is a group who are trying to also beat the oasis and find the different Easter eggs and get the keys. You see him throughout the whole movie. Throughout the whole movie, they try to get the keys and they try to stop Wade, Parzival, because they do see that he found the first key, and they try to stop him from collecting the whole key, so 101 can control the oasis. But obviously, Parzival doesn't care. He's still trying to get the keys, which you will see in the movie. But anyway, this is 101, and they controlled. Here, within the human versions, they control that's their virtual reality area. And the main ruler of the 101 is a person called Nolan. He is the leader of this 101 group, he finds out who Parzival is, which is Wade. I'm not going to tell you how he finds out, but he does. And he does try to go and capture Wade and try and stop him, but there is more to it, and Wade does not stop there. With Parzival, such as the I-5, to try and get the oasis and stop Nolan from gaining control. Well, what I said about Halliday, the creator of the oasis, this is Parzival Wade looking at the old films of Halliday to find out meanings of the clues. Because in the clues there is different little descriptions, but there is a meaning to it, and you do have to really concentrate and see what's going on within these films, because all these films do make up the whole story, and it is quite interesting. This is where Wade is living. This is the real world of 2045. It's a large slum area. It's not very nice. And this is why, really, Halliday created the Oasis of virtual reality world, because of the real world looking like this. It's not very nice. And you do see that within, and Wade does live within here. Here's Wade in real life. Within, you see people in the group on left, right, only high five in real life, but you will see that within the movie when you do watch it. And again, there's the creator of the Oasis Holiday. So that is the Ready Player One. That is a little review. That is an analysis, but a review. While I did see the movie, it's very good. I do advise you to watch it. It is. So I remember seeing it on the trailer within the TV, and I was looking forward to watch it. And then when I did see it, it's brilliant. And I'd give it a good rating. It is good to watch, and Ready Player One is a good movie. And also I think from like different perspectives and endings of the Ready Player One, when you do see it, I think there is plans for Ready Player Two, but you're gonna have to watch a movie and look it for yourself. But anyway, that's the end of the Ready Player One reviews and analysis, and I hope you enjoy the movie.